Hey Merfolk fans, I'm Joe. Thanks very much for joining me. I'm about to get the third round of this friendly Modern League started up. I won the first round against Grixis Delver and just barely squeaked by Affinity in round 2. So currently sitting at 2-0. Feeling pretty good. This Affinity pilot was obviously a little bit new to Affinity and probably to MTGO in general, because what he did was, he had lethal with a Vault Scourge with Cranial Plating, but in his first main phase, in order to get, just super overkill with artifact counts with Cranial Plating, he just played an extra Etched Champion, he played an extra Cranial Plating, just totally tapped out with a Glimmer Void on board, and then just hit F6, which passes his turn no matter what. So when I cast Hurkyl's Recall and everything went up to his hand, he could have replayed a Mox Opal to save his Glimmer Void, but since he F6'd, he didn't have an opportunity to do that. F6 basically says, I definitely don't want to do anything else on my turn, no matter what. And so you want to be really careful with that F6 key. So the opponent lost a land because he hit F6, basically. He was super dead anyway. I had another Hurkyl's Recall in hand, but careful with that F6 key. Finally winning the die roll here. Well, I shouldn't say finally. Yes, I would like to play first. This is a nice hand. I'm going to keep. Only thing it's missing is AEther Vial. Okay. We'll open up with Island and pass. 3 lands, a hand full of Merfolk. Let's hope that we just have some time. Arid Mesa. So maybe... wow, even more gas. I feel like I might just want to... Well, no, I think I'm going to play Silvergill here, but I am going to play out my blue land because I might want to play a bunch of blue spells next turn. Probably going to play Reejerey next turn, so I'll reveal that guy. Shift him over here. Oh, if the opponent has a Spell Snare, that would be unfortunate. But at least it won't hit any of our lords. Oh, well that was interesting. I guess he just wants to Lightning Bolt the Silvergill. It's always a good sign when the opponent Lightning Bolts our Silvergill. Maybe he thinks he can prevent me from drawing a card. Not gonna happen, buddy. Because his hand just must be stocked with Lightning Bolts. Or maybe he has like Snapcaster and wants to use that as soon as possible. Alright, so it's a Jeskai deck. Master of Waves, and this Steam Vents up is very clearly representing another Lightning Bolt. So I think I'm going to either play a Harbinger here, or Spreading Seas. I think I'm actually going to go with the Spreading Seas. If he's got the Spell Snare, again, better to hit the Spreading Seas than to hit any of our creatures. Spreading Seas will get Devotion from Master Waves and help me draw into the 4th land that I need. So we're going to play the Mutavault. We're going to cast Spreading Seas using that Mutavault. I think I'd rather take him off red mana if possible than white mana. If he wants to ramp us with Path to Exile, that's better than Lightning Bolt. So we'll say okay to this, and we're going to yield to this always. There's another Harbinger, that's decent, and we've got no 1-drops, so we'll just pass to the opponent and make a mental note that he's got a Lightning Bolt in hand. Maybe he'll go to my face here with the red mana. Guess not. Okay, another Lord, and we're sort of out of card draw here. Opponent knows about our Reejerey. I think I'm going to play a Tidebinder Mage, again, removal or counter magic. Let him use it on these Harbingers first. And I don't want to attack with Mutavault into removal because we want our lands for Master of Waves. Okay, maybe an Electrolyze or something on this? No, he took 2 to Lightning Bolt the Harbinger. Maybe we get a Nahiri here? No, but opponent has 3 blue for Cryptic Command. Do have our land here. We can pass to the opponent and then instant speed Harbinger on their turn. Seems decent. It will at least, I'm going to reveal the Reejerey that he already knows about. It'll at least tap them down if they want to use something. Okay, what is he doing here? Think twice. Okay. So we'll go ahead and play this Harbinger out. Alright, so at least that represents now that we don't have to worry about Cryptic. Opponent's still on 5 cards. If Cryptic is the only counterspell in his hand, we can squeeze a Master of Waves around at this point. But we also have another Harbinger that we could end step. And then follow up with a Master of Waves. So it's a little strange being so patient here. But it's against a control deck, and he's holding up mana for removal and counter spells. So it's just better to play on their turn if possible. And the opponent's doing a good job hitting his own life total. Okay, he's going to flash that back. Cryptic Command with a red border. That actually looks pretty cool. He's going to bounce my Mutavault instead of... Okay, I guess I have to see here. Counter the spell and return target permanent. Okay. So he's using up Cryptic Commands on things like Harbinger of the Tides. So here, I think I might run out a Reejerey. And then next turn try to push out a bunch of Lords if he gets to live. We'll keep the Master in hand for a little while, I think. I mean, he could have 2 mana for a counterspell, but... Now, he could be playing Supreme Verdict, right? In which case, he's doing a good job hitting his own life total. So... Master of Waves, resistant to... Anger of the Gods, also only 1 creature and trades with Supreme Verdict pretty well. And if he gets Path to Exiled, we get a land. It's not a huge deal. I have a feeling this guy might be cruising to a Sphinx's Revelation or something. But we're drawing into Cavern of Souls, AEther Vials, things like that. Just bringing 6 power to the board right now. Seeing how this opponent is playing so far, he might path this guy on his turn or my turn right now. So we get to use our land next turn. We haven't seen any stops on our upkeep. Okay, that's fine. Serum Visions after Electrolyze. I'm going to open up the graveyard at this point. We're definitely bringing in Relic next game. He did bottom and top, another Serum Visions. I'm just activating Mutavault and attacking, I think. Maybe I'll play one of these Island Walk Lords. We've got so many of them. And he did bottom there. Sign of weakness. We can actually play out a Reejerey here and activate Mutavault and attack. Going to use the Mutavault that's newly controlled to cast the Reejerey. Oh, wait, no. Wait, this is ridiculous. I just tapped this one. And I just clicked on the top one. Okay, oof. Magic Online freaking me out. You should be swinging for 7 here. With 5 cards in hand, okay, that's fine. Strange timing. We can go to combat, attacks, swing for 5. So the opponent does not have Path to Exile on hand. Swing for 5, and feeling pretty good. What just happened? Westvale Abbey. Let me zoom in here. He needs to sacrifice 5 creatures to make this work, so it's going to take a long time for that to happen. He's just passing here. He can make a 1/1, basically. Okay. Might be time to start playing out some Island Walk Lords. We drew another Mutavault. Giving us now 6 lands. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with 1 Island Walk Lord now. See how he responds. Cryptic, he's going to counter and draw. He's got no mana left for another Cryptic. Only 2 blue left. So that's going to get countered. He can't make a creature with this thing anymore because it costs 5 mana. So I'm just going to activate 2 Mutavaults and swing now. This one in the back is the newly controlled one, I think. No. I guess no. The one on the top is a newly controlled one. We're going to activate this. Okay, just make sure this... I mean, if he has bolts, he's going to have to use them now. Paths. I think this is still a newly controlled one, so we're going to activate this other one here. If he plays a Snapcaster Bolt or something, it's going to come out at some point or another. We don't have more mana for another Island Walk Lord. He's at 6 life, and I smell blood in the water. It's time to try to close this thing out. Is this red bordered Cryptic like a special thing, or is it just a glitch? Okay, we see a Snapcaster, can block the Master of Waves, can bolt Mutavault. This is all sort of part of the plan. Nothing unforeseen here. He targeted Lightning Bolt. We're still going to have at least 2 Mutavaults, and so we're going to bolt a Mutavault. and I guess probably block Master of Waves. Okay, he's going to take 3, and as I was saying, we'll still have an Island Walk Lord, or 2 Island Walk Lords next turn to play. Just plugging in my laptop. Thought it was already plugged in. He's passing here. Oh, there's an Aether Vial. That's good if we want to continue playing this sort of long game. You can play an Aether Vial, play a Master of the Pearl Trident, and activate and swing with 1 Mutavault. Try to get through. He's getting low on resources, so let's start with Aether Vial. See what he's got to say about that. Okay. He can only answer this so many times, I think, with 3 cards in hand. It's another cryptic. He's going to counter and draw, so that's the 3rd cryptic command. Doesn't have mana to make a little guy, so gonna activate a Mutavault. Didn't play any of these guys this turn. Okay, playing thing twice. Go to attacks. Looks like the opponent is F6ing now. He's off of fetch lands at this point, being at 1 life, and we've got 3 more lords in hand with an Aether Vial. Desolate Lighthouse can help him dig for something. But at this point, I think it's just activate Mutavaults and attack. This has been a long game, though. I have to hustle on the clock. Kira is kind of enticing. Very unlikely that he has that 4th cryptic command. I can play Kira and then activate a Mutavault. Seems decent. Got an Island Walk Lord with Aether Vial next turn. Alright, activate. He might need to make a little guy to attack and block with Westfell Abbey. Okay. Oh, this is a Sphinx's Revelation. Is this game going to drag on for a while? 5 and 5. So we do have Kira on the table. He's drawing into Supreme Verdict. He's still only going to be at 6 life. And we do have 3 lords in hand. Attacks. Okay, opponent now has 8 cards, and I feel a little bit worse than I did a moment ago. Elspeth. Board state's getting a little bit dirty over there. He's going to create some tokens, but I've got Kira, I've got Island Walk Lord, I've got Mutavaults. I think it's Island Walk Lord, activate both Mutavaults, and attack with Island Walk, right? But there's no reason yet. I can go to the end of attacks and bring in Master of the Pearl Trident to try to get past... I'm going to move to go to attacks right now. Actually, no, there's a pause on... I'm going to activate my Mutavaults now, I think. He's trying to lure the opponent into making a mistake, but okay, I got 2 attack, and now we are going to put the Island Walk Lord in. Doesn't have too much mana available here to get rid of. So Path to Exile, that's going to get countered. Electrolyze, draw a card. So he'll get to block, he's still going to take 2. Well, he can kill one of my Mutavaults now. That's a little bit unfortunate. But we've got lethal in the air with Kira. Next turn. Force the opponent to burn 2 removals on an Island Walk Lord. Down to 1. You can take Aether Vial up to 3 next turn. Elspeth is ticking up. She can ultimate at 7. Desolate Lighthouse, showing some weakness. Serum Vision showing more weakness. It's down to 6 lands, still quite a lot. Not quite sure what we want off the top. Vapor Snag would be funny. This game is taking forever. Oh wait, what's happening here? Okay. We do want to use Aether Vial's ability. Drew an island. That's not the best. But I think, let's see. Just go to combat and see what happens, I guess. Do I want to? Yeah, it doesn't matter. He's at 1, right? So could have Vendilion Click. That would be pretty cool. Actually, hold on. Can I put a stop on mine right now? I feel like it's too late. It's already passed into the beginning of combat. So unless he does something, I can't activate Mutavault. But if he does something, I can activate. Okay, so I'm in Declare Attackers. That's fine. That was kind of what the plan was. Remanding his Path to Exile. Okay, so we're going to use it, thin out our deck a little bit. Kira down. And we'll, man, I don't know if it probably unnecessary to activate Mutavault here. Well, things are not looking super great at this point. Got the opponent to 1. He's making more tokens. Elspeth is getting ready to ultimate. Oh man. This is so bad. This is so stupid. Alright, he's back to 7 life. And he's got 10 cards in hand. These guys are all 3/3s flying in the air. Say no. That's kind of juicy. We can at least, well, let's see. Try to attack Elspeth down, or is that not what we're doing here? Oh, it looks like he's F6ing. So we can attack Elspeth down. I think that's probably the only real option here. If we attack the opponent, okay, maybe it's not the only option. He's going to have so many cards. He's almost certainly going to be able to kill or deal with my Lord of Atlantis next turn. But we've got more lords. If we attack him down, it's for 3. He's still at 4. I have to hit Elspeth now, I think. Oh, I put a stop on mine too, so let's go ahead and take that off. Lock it up again. Declare attackers. Gonna hit Elspeth. If he has a bolt, then we just lose. It's okay. The opponent only has 11 cards left in his deck. Made more soldiers. He played a Ghost Quarter, which is important to note. Okay, we get another land out of our library. I think we use this at this point. Cursecatcher, not super amazing, but we can activate Mutavault. Ghost Quarter, thinning the deck even more. Going to play this Cursecatcher. Is he tapping out for another Sphinx's Revelation? Westvale Abbey. Oh, he's going to sack these things and make the demon now. This is ridiculous. 9/9 flying, lifelink, indestructible haste, flying lifelink. Yeah, I think he's got it. Only way we're gonna do this is if I win the next game. That's ridiculous. I'm sorry, guys. I think that I probably could have played that a little bit better. I got him down to 1. Bring in Kira, bring in Dispels, bring in Counterspells, bring in Relics. Take out Echoing Truth, take out Vapor Snag. AEther Vials stay in. Harbingers come, Spreading Seas come out. Seven out. We just have to take 7 out, and then we're bringing Kira, 2 Relics, 2 Dispels, 3 Negates. Looks like 8 in. Taking 6, 7 out. We need to take 1 more out. They got a Harbinger because we don't need to bounce anything really. So again, Dispel, Dispel, Relic, Relic, Negate, 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 and Kira. That's 8 in. We've got Harbinger, Echoing Truth, 4 Cs, that's 7, and then 2 Vapor Snags is 8. 8 out. 8 in, 8 out. We've got to win really fast. Pedal to the metal, not playing around anything right now. This is a keep. Opponent mulliganed. It's going to scry. Put a card on the bottom. That's good for us. I'm going to lead with Wanderwine Hub, revealing Silvergill Adept, playing AEther Vial. Possibly has Spell Snare, in which case I should have revealed Reejerey. It's probably a mistake. Another Kira. Weird. Okay, that's excellent. It's actually shaping up to be a pretty fast win if the opponent doesn't have anything. Another Lord. Going to activate Mutavault, pay for it, go to attacks, still going to use this. Getting ramped right now with the path would be pretty good. Oh, he's hitting the Mutavault, so it's okay. I'll say yes. Get an island. Opponent's going to take 3. And I think we're going to take AEther Vial up next turn for Kira. I think the opponent accidentally took an extra 2 damage there. It's good for me, bad for him. Electrolyze on the Lord, maybe not. So we are going to take this up. Snapcaster Path in response to... Okay. This is okay. Okay. Yes. Possible we may not want to tick this up now, but I think we still are. Going to use AEther Vial's ability. So... Get one of these Kiras out. And I guess we need to push damage, so one of these Island Walk Lords will come out. If he has a board wipe, we can rebuild fairly quickly. Go to attacks, swing with Silvergill. Still going for as fast a win as possible here. The opponent mulliganed, possibly short on lands, possibly doesn't have the board wipe. Already got him down to 10. We've got 2 more Lords, another Merfolk, and Kira in hand. Okay, doesn't have the board wipe now. We've got the Kira. We will keep things how they are with AEther Vial.
Nope. Dispel is actually really cool. I want to activate AEther Vial and use its ability. So I think here I'm going to play an Island Walk Lord, maybe tap one of his lands or something, kind of force whatever it is that he's holding out. Okay, I won. Great. So it's almost certainly going to be a draw or a win for us, since we're the faster deck. So let's take a sip of my water here. I think that only took like 3 minutes off the clock. So I think the plan again is just pedal to the metal. Even for the opponent to win is just going to take a really long time. So I'm going to play as quickly as I can, just hoping that I get there. Okay, this is an easy mulligan. We'll keep this. That cavern is very nice. That can go away. We've got a pretty fast hand, actually. Opponent's waiting on my upkeep. We can open with Wanderwine Hub. He's not going to counter this Cursecatcher. Actually, if we draw a Mutavault, this is pretty close to a turn 4 hand, I think. I mean, of course they've got interaction, though. We can counter something if he... Okay, so another land. I think we attack here and then play a Silvergill Adept. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not going to be a draw. I'm just going to lose, right? Merfolk. Okay, Negate is interesting, but this is pretty slow stuff. Okay. Oh wait, what happened? Oh, sorry. I passed through my first main. That was scary. Yeah, I think our only chance here is Lord and Cursecatcher. Why, MTGO? Why? Why do I have to click all this crap? Elixir of Immortality. So gross. Yeah, we can negate this. Okay, this is my main. I drew a land. Come on. Attacks. Yeah. Tapping the team. That's fine. Give me a creature. Come on. Master of Waves. Silvergill is okay with me. Can I cast this thing? Wasting so much time tapping my mana. Okay. Got 13 damage on board. Opponent's playing lands. Bolting a Lord. Nothing I can do about that. Path to Exile. Yes. Come on. It's ridiculous lag. Island, let's go to attacks. Master of Waves. He can activate Celestial Colonnade, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's just go ahead and pass to the second main and cast Master of Waves. Opponent's down to 2 cards. We're under 2 minutes. Exact lethal on board right now. Except Colonnade messes it up. Go to attacks. He's setting up to take 7 here. Can't feel bad about that. Come on, keep whiffing, please. Saw top, so he's left things on the top and top. Supreme Verdict. Ugh. So annoying. Always no. Drawing a bunch of running lands here now. Come on, this is so annoying. Oh my Jesus, what is going on here? Come on. This is ridiculous. This is... Oh my god. What is happening here? Oh, well, alright. He's got a Snapcaster. Alright guys, we're down to 4 seconds. I think we've lost. So frustrating. Alright, sorry about that guys. I think I could have taken game 1 if I played slightly different. I did the best that I could. We won game 2, and I was going into this thinking that, you know, like paper, it could have gone to a draw, but obviously I've got my own clock. I've got to be a little more careful in the future with my clock against control. While giving commentary especially, it takes extra time. So, we're better than this deck. We're good against this deck. The opponent's on 1 card, drawn off the top of the deck, and we should win this game. By all means, we should win this game. But yeah, you know, Magic Online is what it is, and I'm learning, especially, you know, like I said, giving commentary at the same time. So that was match 3. Let's see, Grixis Delver, and then Affinity. We won, and now we lost to Jeskai Control. Let's go ahead and see how round 4 goes. Thanks for watching, guys. Please let me know any thoughts and comments you might have. Thoughts and questions, and please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video.